Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Trailblazers Leagues. To start off today's video, I think we're going to be doing some Zlayer, because I would like to get up to 85 and maybe even 87 Zlayer for Krakens, and obviously Abyssal Demons for the Whips. And with our unlock last video of Taranwin, we actually have a few different tasks that we can get, most notably Bloodvelds, Kurasks, and Necreals, although it also unlocked Elves and Water Fiends and some other things, I'm pretty sure. But for now, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of Bloodveld tasks, because Bloodvelds drop some good alkables, they drop blood runes pretty frequently, and we really need the money, so I'm going to do a few of these tasks, and I'll see you guys with any levels. And here we go, right off the bat, slaying a Bloodveld in Kandarin is actually a task that we were previously unable to complete. Okay, and I only wanted to kill one in the Slayer dungeon in Kandarin, because killing them in Prifddinas is actually better because they are the mutated Bloodvelds, which have better drops, and they give more Slayer XP, and all that good stuff. And it's also a task to kill one over there in Taranwin as well. And there is 93 ranged. We should be getting 99, like, fairly soon, especially if I stick to Slayer for a little bit. I will be getting a lot of XP, and especially so after we get our cannon. Here is 81 Slayer. That doesn't get us anything, but it means we're one step closer to our goals. Hey, small upgrade that I didn't even realize, but we got some black boots, which we were using steel boots before, and the black boots give us a very slight defense bonus on top of the steel boots, so that's kind of nice. Hey, there we go. That is the first superior of the account, so let's see if we get anything special. I'm hoping for, obviously, the Eternal Slayer Gem and the Imbued Heart would be very good, but honestly, the Dust Battle Staff would not be bad. And it looks like we got none of those things. Here we go, clue step number 1 completed, and we can't do the second one. You know what? Like I said, that's fine. That's progress on the next hard clue that we get. Alright, I'm using the magic shortbow and rune arrows when I was doing that previous task, but I think that the rune crossbow with broadbolts is actually better. I think it's more DPS, and I'm pretty sure, obviously, that would mean more XP per hour. So I'm gonna buy, like, 10 broadbolt packs, and I'm gonna sort of see how it goes. They are pretty expensive, but hopefully it's not too bad. We should make our money back from just a few tasks, so I think it'll be worth it, and I'm gonna see how well these do. If it turns out that they're actually worse, I'll probably just switch back. And since I did a Bloodveld task, I think I'm gonna try out a Kurask task as well, and I'll kind of see which one I like more. I believe that Kurasks give you a bit less raw money and a few less alkables, but they give you a lot of herbs and a lot of, like, supplies, so I'll kind of see which one I like. I'll probably go back to Bloodvelds, but it's worth giving Kurasks a shot. Ah, and there we go. I forgot that defeating a Kurask was a task in Taranwin, but it was, so. I will say, one nice thing about doing Kurasks over Bloodvelds is that they actually aggro to you, so you can just sit there with Protect from Melee on, and it's a lot more AFK. However, the downside is that because they drop herbs pretty frequently, and I don't have the herb pouch, my inventory is actually going to fill up a lot faster, so they're kind of more AFK, but they're also less AFK. And there is 82, holy shit. Anyway, there is 82 Slayer, which is, I believe, the level for Skeletal Wyverns? Or Ancient Wyverns? Something like that. It's a good level, that's all I know. And from the big guy, we get nothing. Oh, we got a hard clue. It's a step in the wilderness, by the way, so we have to drop it. Hmm. I think that's the worst drop. I'm pretty sure the battle axe is always better, but equipping this might be a task. It is. That's pretty awesome. Alright, we got another one. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna alch this one too. Hey, this is actually a drop I was looking to get. The rune axe is the best that we can get, obviously, without, what's the region called? Fremenic. Without the Fremenic region. So, that's pretty good. Here is another King Kurask for nothing. We can actually do the clue step, though, so I will teleport out, or next time I teleport out, I will go ahead and do that. We had to unfortunately drop the hard clue after one step, because it took us to the wilderness, but still, it's always nice to get progress, and we will eventually get our first hard clue. Huh. I don't know how lucky I've been. I'm not sure if this is affected by drop rate, but there is the leaf-bladed battle axe. Looks like it's not a task by itself, but that's okay. And if you're wondering why this thing is better than like the sword and the spear, it's because this is the only one that has a damage, like a damage multiplier. It's not a super high damage multiplier, but it's comparable to the Zlayer helmet. The Zlayer helmet is 15% increased accuracy and damage, whereas the leaf-bladed battle axe is a little bit better at, like, I believe it said 18.5%. So it's pretty good, and I'm pretty sure it's good even if you're not doing it on Kurasks or Turoths. So it's pretty exciting to have that. Here is another King Kurask for nothing again. Let's see if we can do the hard clue. We can, actually. I will do that in just a moment. Step number 1 done, and we can do the next one. Pretty cool. Here is step number 2 on this clue, which is, I believe, step number 4 total. And we can't do any more on this, but yes, that is actually 4 steps. So we're getting pretty close to completing the hard clue. Pretty nice. Hey, we just got a clue scroll from a regular Kurask, and we actually can do it. I believe that's in Karamja, so I'll go do that once I finish this task. We only have 4 left, so. And here is that King Kurask kill for apparently 83 Zlayer and no drops, unfortunately. Alright, and there's the first Kurask task done. I definitely think that I enjoyed these more than Bloodvelds. The task seems to go quite a bit faster, and they definitely give more money and herbs. So I'll probably be sticking with Kurask for the future Zlayer tasks, but let's go see if we can get our first hard casket of the account. Alright, here is that clue step done, and we do actually end up getting the casket. Very, very nice. So I believe this is a task to open this no matter what we get. However, it would be very nice to get some uniques as well, because obviously getting uniques are also tasks. But I'm not going to delay it any longer. Let's just see what we get. Huh. You know, the blessing is actually very nice. I don't know, I'm not very familiar with God Wars Dungeon. Like, I've done it a few times on my main account, but it was mainly with other people. So I'm not actually sure which blessings are good, but I believe that is one of the better ones. And then the rest of those are just alks. The black D'hide body is actually nice. We are still using the green D'hide body, so that is a pretty massive upgrade. Other than that, yeah, it looks like everything here is just an alk, but honestly not bad for the first hard clue. With that black body, I don't believe we'll need the green D'hide body anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and alch it, and if it turns out that we do need it, it's always pretty easy to get back. It just costs like 10,000 from the guy in Edgeville. And after that Kurask task, by the way, we do have close to 1 million gold. So I'm actually going to head over to the Dwarf Mountain, and I'm going to buy our cannon. I'm pretty excited for that. Here we are at the, I think it's the Black dwarf camp? I have no clue. But if you come over here, I believe you can trade him. No, you have to talk to him to get the good deal. But if you talk to New Lodion here, you can ask him for a cannon. And if you buy all of the pieces together, it's only 750,000 instead of like 850,000 if you buy them, you know, separately. So there we go. He should give us the cannon, maybe, if I can get through the dialogue. There we go. And he also gives you a free ammo mold with it. And I'm going to go ahead and set this thing up because it is a League's task. Oh, never mind. I'm not allowed to do that, apparently. There we go. That is the task. Alright, and now that we have the cannon, obviously we need a lot of cannonballs to supply it. And currently we don't have any steel. However, we can get a lot of steel if we go to Zalcano. But for Zalcano, we need to have 70 smithing. So I think I'm going to use up all of the bars and stuff that we have in our bank, which I believe gets us up to 70, and I'll see you guys back with the levels. Here we go, that is the first level, 63 smithing, and yeah, just 7 more to go. 64 smithing, 65 smithing, 66 smithing, 67 smithing, there is 68 smithing, 69 smithing, here is the last of the mithril bars into knives. And dang, I think that means we have to use some of the addy bars, but I'm honestly not sure if we're able to, because I don't know if we have high enough smithing. We don't, no. Okay, well, we are only 5,000 experience off, so it shouldn't be too bad to get that. I think I'll probably just end up mining iron, and I'll just smelt it up and then craft it into bars. So I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, here we go. I have a full inventory of gold. I ended up going gold instead of iron because I'll need the crafting XP for sure more than I'll need the smithing XP that iron would give me. But there we go. There's 70 smithing, which means we can now do adamantite ore and other stuff. Oh, and we can make crystal helms. That's actually very nice. But obviously we got that, so now we can do Zalcano. Alright, now that I'm done with the little smithing grind, and I'm set up for Zalcano later today, the plan is to go back to Zlayer until my friend gets out of work, so that way we can do Zalcano together. And before we go back to Zlayer, I want to do a farm run because I've been sort of slacking on those. So I'm going to gear up for that, and then I'll see you guys once I'm done. Okay, so this is being recorded later in the day, about 7-ish hours after the previous clip, and I got a bit distracted with other games. I was playing some other games with some friends, and now my other friend that we were going to do Zalcano with is off of work, and he's ready to do Zalcano. So I got all geared up, and for those of you that don't know, if you're trying to do Zalcano, it's obviously in Prifddinas, and if you come down to this bank right here in the bottom right, and then just run to the left, that's where you can get into Zalcano's lair, and then once you go down there, you go south, and you should be able to kill Zalcano. That being said, I'll see you guys there, and once we get like our first kill count, and if we get any cool drops like the Onyx, or the Zalcano, I think it's like the Zalcano shard that goes on your dragon pickaxe, which obviously we can't get, but I will see you guys then. Okay, hopefully I actually participated enough. Apparently I didn't. I might actually... Yeah, I need to make a change. I'm using a mithril pickaxe right now, and it's not good enough. So I'm gonna use 30,000 gold, and there's a pickaxe store in Taranwin that lets you buy a rune pickaxe. So we're gonna do that, and hopefully then we can actually get some kills. Okay, 3rd time's the charm. Surely we get participation this time around with the rune pickaxe, and we switch to a world where there's only 3 people total. So there we go. Runite ore. I'm not sure if that's a good drop. I feel like that's a bad drop in my opinion. Do they alch? Okay, they alch for a good amount. I'll probably actually just end up alching those because I really can't be bothered to turn them into bars unless I have the coal. So I won't alch them yet, but unless I get coal, like, soon, I'm probably going to end up alching those. Hey, on the dot, that is the second kill, and that is 71 mining. Ooh! That is a really... Oh, I thought I got the crystals, tool seed. That is a really good drop. 71 adamantite bars. Very, very nice. I just missed it, but we hit 56 rune crafting, apparently. There's 72 mining. There's 73 mining at Zalcano. Damn, just missed it, but as you can see in the chat, that is 74 mining. And there we go. Shortly after, there is 57 rune crafting. Here we go. With this kill, we should be at 25 KC. Yes, we are. And that is actually the first steel drop I've gotten in this little session. I am going to call it there for tonight. My friend and I have been going at this for about 2 hours. Here is what the XP looks like. We made 380k mining, 72, almost 73k smithing, and 32k rune crafting. And for the loot, this is what it looks like. The notable drops are definitely the Addy bars, 71 of those. Steel bars, which we should have gotten 2 drops, but we ended up only getting 1. 2 would have been on drop rate, or close to it. It's 1 out of 12 for those. But those are nice. We'll be making those into cannonballs. And obviously the runite ores for bolts. But I think the most underappreciated drop here is actually the pure essence. There's really no good ways for me to get pure essence on the account. I pretty much have to mine it or get it from mobs. And having pure essence will be very nice for doing rune crafting in the future. So, pretty good. I'll probably be doing... I will definitely be doing a lot of Zora in the future for all of those steel drops. But I think with these, I'm going to turn these into cannonballs, and then we're going to go back into Zlayer. And tomorrow, my friend and I are probably going to do more Zalcano at night. So I'll have a bit of Zlayer to do tomorrow, and then we'll have more Zalcano. Just missed it. Turned our first inventory of steel bars into cannonballs, and we actually got 71 smithing. There is 75 mining. I'm just doing a bit of AFKing at Motherlode Mine while I'm doing some other stuff, editing a video, stuff like that, you know. And yeah, there is 72 smithing from repairing the struts. Dang, I just missed it, but we hit 80 mining. We're making some pretty big gains here. 81 mining, 82 mining. Congratulations to Mr. Squim right here. He's about a max. Very well done, Mr. Squim. Very well done. Okay, back to Motherlode Mine. There's 83 mining. Hey, look at that. We just reached 60 nuggets, which means that we are now able to afford the Prospector Jacket. I believe the wiki says that it's more efficient in terms of XP to go for the more expensive stuff first. That's why I saved up for this. But there we go. That is the first piece done. I think that means also we're 1/3 of the way done, because I think the full outfit costs 180. And so that's 1/3 of the price. So I think I'm going to go for the boots, which is 30 golden nuggets, and then I'm going to switch over to something else. 84 mining. 85 mining. That means that we can now mine runite rocks. I did say that I was going to go until the next piece, being the boots, but that would still be another few hours, and honestly, I'm getting kind of bored, and I want to do something that's, like, actually, like, engaging a little bit, so I think I'm going to go back to Zlayer. I obviously will eventually come back to Motherlode Mine in order to complete the Prospector set, but for now, I want to, like I said, I want to do something else. So back to Zlayer we go. Actually, before we head over back to Zlayer, I'm pretty close to 72 Herblore, which, if we look here, is the level for ranging potions. And technically, I only need 71 because I could buy a Greenman's Ale in Yanil, which will boost that by 1. So I'm going to use these potions that I have in my bank and some of these herbs And hopefully we can get up to 71 Herblore, so that way we can do ranging potions while we're using Zlayer, just so we're a little bit more efficient, and I'll come back with any levels. Right off the bat, here we go, 70 Herblore already. And there we go, 71 Herblore. I probably could reach 72, but honestly, there's not that much of a point because I can just boost right now, and I'll get Herblore experience passively through making other potions, and I don't really want to waste any more herbs. So I'm going to go grab that Greenman's Ale, and we're going to make our first ranging potions on the account. Here we go, I just stole some Wines of Zamorak from the Zamorakian Temple, and now let's go make those potions. Here we go, we have to clean the dwarf weed first, and then obviously put those into some vials. That's not our vials. Here we go. I should be able to. I cannot do that. I drink the Greenman's Ale first, and then I can do it? Yes. Perfect. And we have 9 of those. Not bad. And we just use the Wines of Zamorak, and there we go, our first ranging potions. And now that I have that, I'm actually going to go do Zlayer again. Damn, I just missed it, but we just hit 65 mining from Alking, which might give us something good. It gives us Water Wave. Ooh. Another King Kurask down for 10 superior monsters. And no uniques. Blue scroll? Nope. Oh well. 89 hit points. 84 Zlayer. Just one more level to go. Here we go. Another superior for nothing. Can we do the clue? I think we can actually do that. Here we go, first step done. And can we do that? I have no clue. I don't know where it is. Why is it not on my map? You know what? We don't need that. We're just gonna see if we can go to CKP. We can. I think. Okay. Step number 2. We can do this again. Holy cow. There we go. Step number 3. Can we do this one as well? Holy cow, we're getting super lucky. Here we go. Step number 4. And yeah, that's where it ends. We had pretty good luck though. That should mean that we can pretty much complete the next clue that we get. So that's really nice. Another superior down. We don't get anything, but perhaps, mayhaps, if it works. I believe we can do that. Gutanath, I believe that's the place south of Yanil. So we'll go ahead and do that. Here we go, first step on this clue. We don't get the casket, and we can't do the next one. Pretty unfortunate. There's 96 range. That means it's just a little bit over 3 million experience to go, which at the current rate is 4 to 5 hours. Honestly, not too bad. And here's the Superior Bloodveld for 85 Zlayer, which means we can now kill Abyssal Demons, which is going to be our next task. But let's see, can we do this hard clue? No, we can't. That's alright. Another Superior for nothing. Can we do the clue? Yes, we can. This should, I believe, like I said in the previous one, this should be a guaranteed casket. But we'll have to see. Here we go. And yep. Like I thought, we get the casket. Let's see what we get. Well, it's unique. It's not a good unique. But it is unique. Here's another superior. And oh, I saw blue, I got excited. Let me do this really fast as well. Can we do the hard clue? Yes, we can. Step number 1. See if we can do next one. I think that's in the region. Here's step number 2. And we have to drop it. There's the Bloodveld task done. Now, let's go get ourselves a whip. There's the first Abyssal Demon down, which was a task. A hard task. That's a lot of points. Hey, we just got 66 magic from Alking, which gives us vulnerability. We're actually pretty close to being able to enchant Dragonstone. Just 2 more levels. Hey, we got a hard clue, and I believe we can do it. So I'll do it once I run out of prayer from this little run. Here we are, step number 1. And we have to drop it. Here is the first superior Abyssal Demon. These, I hope we get a lot of, because if I'm not mistaken, they have 6 drops on the drop table, which means they have 6 times the chance of dropping an Abyssal Whip, and they also give quite a bit of Zlayer XP, which, speaking of, that's 86 also. That is a superior unique. I think that's the worst one. I'm pretty sure that's the worst one, but if I'm not mistaken, equipping that, yeah, that's a task, because it's a combination thing. And we also got this elite clue, which we're unable to do. It's in the wilderness, pretty unlucky, but I don't know how to feel about that. Like, I guess it's fine. Sure, yeah, I'm happy. You know what? We got a unique. I'm happy. Well, howdy doody. I feel like we got lucky. I mean, we definitely did. 47 KC. I'm pretty sure it's about a 1 out of 70 after the 3 times drop rate. But that is the Abyssal Whip. That's it's another hard task, but also that's pretty cool. I don't know what else to say. I must have gotten extremely lucky. It's a 1 out of 512 normally, and then with the drop rate, it should be 3 times more common. So about a 1 out of 70 chance, or 1 out of 170. So pretty nice. I don't know if I want to finish this task. It's kind of slow, so I'm probably just gonna skip it. Although it would be nice to get more whips, just in case we get the Abyssal Whip, or the Tentacle in the future. We can make the Tentacle Whip. Nah, I'm just gonna skip this task. I don't want to do it anymore. Alright, I'm running over to cancel the task, but I was thinking about it, and with the remaining time that we have in this video, I have no idea, like, how much time this, or how long this video's been going, but we're only 1900 points away from the tier 6 relic, so I think for the remaining time that we have, I'm just gonna bang out some tasks so that we can unlock the tier 6 relic, and then afterwards, I will end the video there. So, let's get started. "87 Zlayer from a Jad task. Equip a fire cape. Complete the Trailblazer boon task? What the fuck? Ah, I see. So this was something that they put into the game because there was a bug with one of the tasks. So they essentially just gave everyone 250 points. But that puts us at 20 points left. So let's get them. You know what? I'm looking at the tasks, or I looked at them, and I decided since we just got 87 Zlayer and obviously we just finished the task, what better way to celebrate the tier 6 relic and also that accomplishment by killing our first cave kraken. So I'm going to go grab a task and then head over there, and we'll see if we get a 1 kill count trident. This is actually a really exciting moment for me. I have had my main account for, I don't know, probably around 2.5 years, somewhere around there. And I think I've just hit 87 Zlayer on it not too long ago. So I still haven't even gotten a Kraken task. So this is actually like the first Kraken that I'm ever going to kill. And I'm not entirely sure how you do it. I know you have to disturb them. And I forgot runes. Let me go grab those really fast. Okay, here we go. I just grabbed the runes really quick, so now we can actually cast this. And I believe for these, you literally just pray protect from mage, and they can't do damage to you. Obviously, from what I'm aware, the boss is a lot more worthwhile doing. The only reason people do these is because they have a decently high drop rate of the uncharged trident at a 1 in 200 drop rate. So for the rest of the task, I'll probably be doing the boss, which is somewhere over there. I think you go in that crack right there. But I just wanted to get this first kill out of the way for the task. So, can we get extremely lucky and get the 1 out of 200 drop? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see what happens. No, we can't. But that's 100 points, and that brings us up to 15,080, which is just enough to get the last tier relic. And I don't know if I've said this before, but I'm going to be going with Draining Strikes. Here's what Draining Strikes does. Similar to all of the tier 6 relics, it gives you a 10% increased accuracy and 10% increased damage. Draining Strikes specifically gives you a 50% chance on a successful hit to restore your hit points and prayer by 10% of the damage dealt. So it's sort of like a mini blowpipe spec that constantly applies to all of your attacks. It doesn't work for multi-target attacks, but that's fine. And this applies to the Scythe of Eter, but like whatever. And the passive effect, our League XP goes from 12 to 16 times. So let's confirm that. And goddamn, that feels really good to get out of the way. Also, with that unlocked, we can pretty much constant AFK the Kraken boss. I mean, you can pretty much do it anyways, but that makes it even more AFK. So I think in the next video, we're going to finish at least this Kraken task and potentially more. We'll kind of see how it goes, but I've got some big plans. I want to start doing Krakens. I want to start doing Gauntlet, the Zulrah once I get the Trident, all of that good jazz. So I'm really looking forward to this account. We still have, I think, 4 weeks left in this league, so we still have a lot of time to progress. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw. And as always, you can find me live at twitch.tv/Akadite. That being said, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Peace.